All right, Brandon Rhymes here, Consumer Quarterback Show, powered by the Platinum MVP team at Keller Williams Realty. Coming up, Shane Socash, David Reynolds, Jewelry and Coin. He's our expert contributor for all things precious metals, diamonds. Great time of the year as well. Of course, we got Valentine's Day coming up, so we're going to talk about some potential gift opportunities for you with Shane Socash. Before we do, we want to feature one of our listings. We got a couple of hot listings here in Tampa Bay. We like to feature our properties. This one's on the beach, St. Pete Beach, 6441 4th Palm Point, St. Petersburg Beach. A waterfront property. You have your own private boat dock. Bring your boat, bring your jet skis, enjoy this Florida lifestyle living to the fullest at 6441 4th Palm Point in St. Pete Beach. This one is 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 2280 square feet, and there's a location on the Boca Ciega Bay. Beautiful property, spacious kitchen for entertaining, opens up to the dining room, living room, and family room. And you also have a cozy wood-burning fireplace. You can see all of our real estate listings at PlatinumCoastalElite.com. Check out PlatinumCoastalElite.com. All right, Shane Socash, welcome back to the show, my friend.
Hey, Brandon, how's it going?
Oh, man, just blessed and highly favored, having a great day here in beautiful Tampa Bay in studio. And what are you seeing over there at David Reynolds Jewelry and Coin?
Well, seeing lots of people selling to us. We're buying coin collections and jewelry like we've never seen. It's kind of baffling about how, the news is about how great the economy is, and man, we are just seeing people digging down deep and bringing in stuff to sell to us.
Yeah, I bet, man. You got record numbers. The Federal Reserves across the globe, different countries, they're buying up record numbers of precious metals, mainly gold, and I feel like that's been a theme that we've been talking about for a little while here.
Yeah, I just read a story. I think UBS was talking about that it's expected in 2024 we're going to see more interest rate hikes, and if that happens, the expectation is that gold and maybe even silver more will kind of spike.
Wow. Yeah, it's interesting to see. I'm looking at the Federal Reserve. I was reading some economist predictions on the Federal Reserve. It's interesting to see. Who knows what they're going to do? Raise the rates, keep them paused. Maybe even I heard reports of dropping the rates. But we got to keep people working. We got to keep the economy humming. And I think when you play with those rates too much, you're going to put a brake on the real estate market, and that's a big driver. Real estate, mortgage, title, insurance. There's so many people affected through the real estate space, but it also affects consumer loans as well. So you have like consumer debt, consumer loans, student loans, record numbers. I think it was $1.2 trillion of debt total as far as the credit card consumer debt out there as well, Shane.
Yeah, probably second only to our country, right?
Yeah, exactly. The country's in some major debt. We also have a holiday coming up, man. We've got Valentine's Day. That's got to be a big day for you guys over there.
It is. We're definitely seeing an uptick in those types of sales the last several days. As we get closer, I expect it'll pick up a little bit more too.
Yeah, so fellas, if you want to be a hero out there, you go in, you talk to Shane and his team. They have certified gemologists on staff. They can help design a very unique piece. So you're not buying something just off the shelf, Shane. Tell me about that.
Yeah, well, so they're running out of time for that. But but we've got stuff for them. And long term, if you have a piece of jewelry you have in mind, I had a buddy contact me and said, one of the Soprano characters wore a pinky ring. He's like, I got to have a ring like that. And
Okay.
It's like, all right, let's do it. So we're making him up this kind of Sopranos gangster pinky ring with a big black onyx and lots of diamonds.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah,
everybody's got a different style. So, hey, I love it. And then when you have your with your location there, you're also buying, selling as well. So you're able to, people can bring things in and buy. You'll buy it from them.
That is correct, yep. So a lot of what we deal both directions in coins, but a lot of it is people have moved down here. They've been gifted coins. Credit card bills are coming due from December, and they're like, we need to come up with some money. Whatever happened to Grandpa's coin collection? And it's like, oh, we got that. And so then they come down to David Reynolds. we make them an offer. They kind of scratch their head in disbelief and assure them that that is what we would pay, and buy their coin collection or old jewelry or what have you.
Yeah, and if you just joined us, folks, we're talking with Shane Socash. He's the owner of David Reynolds Jewelry and Coin right here in Tampa Bay, Pinellas County. We'll give the address here in just a moment. But I came across an interesting. I was thinking about you the other day. I was looking at this TV program, and it says there's an auction record that was set. So I'm looking on my phone here. There's a, let's see, this is a 1 ounce gold eagle B75 privy first strike. And then it has some other, it says deep cameo, sold for $17,400 on July 14th, 2022. I'm not sure what program this was. I think it might even have been the news. Are you familiar with that type of coin?
So we are. Those types of coins are for people who, they have coin periodicals strewn around their house. They live and die by coin periodicals. They have their finger on the pulse of what is going on with collector values. That, in my opinion, that's what it's for. The general public that's just looking to own some gold, that is not the type of thing. That's a good way to lose a lot of money. So unless you just really are devoting your life to following auctions and following the market, I suggest that my clients stay away from graded stuff, and it's we see them falling prey to that with some of the online dealers and some of the if you see advertisers in the newspaper where they target old folks, they get them in that graded stuff, like generic bullion, like you just talked about, but graded. So yes, in that instance, that one was worth a bunch of money, right? They potentially, it's more often than not you end up paying more than you ever get back out of it. So
right. Yeah, you got to be very cautious out there. Stick with a local provider. We talk about Shane Socash here on the show, longtime friend of the program. Shane, what's the location there?
4009 Central Avenue since 1981. We're right here. We got our own parking lot. You just pull in and come on in.
4009 Central Avenue.
That's in St. Pete. Yeah.
St. Petersburg. Awesome, man. Yeah, and that's you walk in, you're able to show your treasure to Shane. He's going to be able to value it for you, gives you a good value on it, a proper appraisal on it as well. Shane Socash, thanks for calling into the show, and we appreciate you. And what's the website, please?
So it's David Reynolds, jewelryandcoin.com.
David Reynolds, jewelryandcoin.com. Shane Socash. Make sure you let him know the real estate quarterback sent you. Shane, thanks so much. Appreciate it. All right. Well, hey, another great show. I want to thank Thomas Young. Brandon Faust had another great show here today, and thank you for supporting this show, calling into the hotline, supporting our local area business owners, expert contributors here on the Consumer Quarterback Show. Follow us online. We'd love to connect with you at Brandon Rhymes1, at CQB Show, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Please go out there and consider committing a random act of kindness. Do something kind for one another. Be a force for good in the community. And we'll see you next time right here on the Consumer Quarterback Show, consumerqb.com.
You've been listening to The Consumer Quarterback, Brandon Rhymes.